Sinners a disruption to American cultural mythology? The whirling of the 70mm projection barely faded out before a subtle counter-narrative thinly veiled as critical analysis was brewing about Ryan Coogler's new cinematic delight, Sinners, a bluesy vampire horror that sunk its teeth into the American psyche. At the center of the controversy is Legacy Media's double standard in their handling of Sinners, an original film that reached #1, making up for more than half of its $90 million budget and surpassing Minecraft in the weekend box office. On the surface, this may look like a bad take or clickbait headlines, but something far more insidious is occurring, a calculated move in a larger game. At a time where our administration has taken on a revisionist agenda, Sinners has gotten itself caught up in a battle to seize control of America's cultural mythology. At the center of the controversy is Legacy Media with the New York Times and Variety, titans of media, casting a negative spin on the film's railing public response and impressive box office numbers. The reviews, which have been rightfully pointed out as having a double standard, many were quick to uncover how Variety praised Once Upon a Time in America for similar box office feats while stating that Sinners, and quote, profitability remains a question mark. The industry was quick to respond with Ben Stiller stating, in what universe is a $60 million opening for an original studio movie warranting this headline? As annoying and disingenuous as these reviews might be, we shouldn't be surprised. In a time where the current administration and their cohorts are actively rewriting history, Sinners stands as a disruption to the well-crafted mythology long put forth by Hollywood that centers whiteness as the heroes and progenitors of American culture and saviors of the world. Film, a form of cultural mythology, has been a critical tool in cementing cultural beliefs and making American culture the #1 export abroad. The asterisk on Sinners' review was a dog whistle attached to what should be glowing reviews for a film that has defied all critical analysis for a film of its kind and of the current film market. It was a strategic move, a way for the industry to acknowledge its success while undermining its cultural and commercial significance and viability. Simply, if they allow this film to flourish, it will throw a wrench in the machinery of a carefully constructed mythology that has been a successful propaganda tool since Hollywood's inception. Since film's beginnings, the then new technology called the movie quickly exited its ingenue stage of whimsy and folly, transitioning into a powerful tool in rebranding America by fostering its values, aesthetics, morality, all aimed at supporting white supremacy. The stock archetypes took on new meaning to a nation only decades before ending slavery. History has well documented the hysteria Hollywood riled up with the film Birth of a Nation, where they reinforced the stereotype of the ravenous black male, or discovering the power of the movie star with actor Rudolph Valentino, a dancer from Italy who incidentally was so dark-skinned for a white man, the studio contracted him to perform and appear in makeup to lighten his skin. From the Hays Code, to carefully placed narratives to support wars and social movements, films have been an integral part of the mythology of America. The importance of mythology reinforcing familiar archetypes, rich cultural heritage through symbolism and meaning, is entwined with the American dream. Film is also the most expensive art form to produce and relies heavily on cooperative efforts to get eyeballs on a story, effectively controlling not only who gets to tell stories, but what stories are told. In the current political zeitgeist and this administration's obsession with dismantling DI initiatives, as well as intellectual property, disproportionately placing the power of cultural narrative in the hands of those who have the means to tell their story, one must scrutinize the so-called purveyors of taste, as well as rally as creatives and consumers to ensure a future where original art continues to have a space and a voice.